So here we go again. 1961 Lincoln Continental Convertible. We started this project and we decided not to run a video. However, we got into this vehicle and we said, you know what? This thing is solid. We need to document what we're doing here. We've already pulled off our doors. We pulled off all of our stuff on the inside of this car. We got just a couple spots of rust in the floor, a little bit of surface, a couple pinholes. The trunk has a couple holes in it, and our body and our battery area has some holes in it. But you know what? The rest of the car is solid. Our body panels are bitching. We've taken the car down. We hand stripped it first, and then we sent it out to get sandblasted. And this is an incredible ride. What we're going to do next is we're going to repair our rust in our floorboards and in our trunk and in our firewall area here. And then we're going to send this thing out to get it rhino guarded to protect it for a long time to come. This is the same kind of vehicle that John F. Kennedy got killed in. We're going to make this thing stunning and beautiful. It's going to be painted black and it's going to be straight as an arrow. So let's get started. Let's take a look at what we're going to do first. Let's just take a look at this body. Our fender's pretty solid right here. Our door jambs have all been sandblasted. We don't have any rust in here. We got a little bit of surface rust after the sandblasting. No big gaping holes. Everything looks bitchin' in this car. Man, check this dude out. We have a little bit of damage right there. Not much, looks great. What is this car, 50 years old? This thing is awesome. There's one of the rust spots we're going to repair. We have another one right here. And we have another one right here. Now, most people restoring a car, especially a Lincoln, would be jumping up and down. Yeehaw! Wee-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's it. That's all the rust. This thing is awesome. Our quarter panel here has a couple little dents in it. Not big deal. Floorboard looks awesome. We have a couple little pinholes right here. We'll address them. And we have some damage right here on the bottom. Kind of crazy, but not bad. A couple right there. But you know what? The overall condition of this car is incredible. Look at that. Usually this battery box is rotted all the way through here. We actually removed all the undercoating off the underside of this car. We're going to make this thing look incredible. The whole thing's been sandblasted, our suspension, just everything looks awesome. We're going to blow this out. We're going to powder coat it. We're going to detail it up. We're going to rebuild the whole front and rear suspension. This thing is absolutely going to be one badass ride. Only regret is that we didn't take any pictures of this thing before, because let me tell you, this thing looked like a roach. The underneath is just incredible. These things come up with from the factory, a real heavy undercoat. But we're going to paint this a high gloss black, and as you can see, no damage on the underneath of this thing. This is one rear car that is just going to absolutely look stunning. No rust in the rockers. Man, pretty exciting car to do. Right now we just need to keep our hands off this thing, because the oil in our hands will cause this thing to rust. We're going to throw some primer on it later. But yeah, this is absolutely a beautiful car here. Let's take a look at our trunk pan. You can see there's our rust, the light coming through right there. Overall, this thing is incredible. No rust. right there. Somebody must have put a jack on it or something to cause that dent. You know what? I'd really love to talk to you some more, but we need to get started. We're going to handle up this rust, and we'll check it out later. Let's go ahead and look at our progress. This vehicle is badass. It is bitchin', let me tell you. We got our moldings all straight and polished and everything. And we actually fit these on here before we do the body work. This way when we go to put our chrome on after the car is painted and everything, we don't have any issues. So we got all this stuff all ready to go. We got our rear, our trunk lid pieces, everything fits incredible on this car. We decided not to go with the Rhino liner because the floor is so nice. It would be a shame to cover it up like that. Our doors are all lined up, nice and perfect. We got all our big dents out, and we got our rust repaired. Simple. This is a badass car. We got our wire harnesses, all looking good and everything. Let's just take a closer look at this thing. The lines on this hood are absolutely fantastic. Look at that, nice and straight. Oh my gosh. We've done a couple of these now, and this one is by far better. Doors all line up. We got our underneath here all primered up. All we got to do is get in there, paint it. Our floors are all cherry. We went underneath this floor, straightened everything, went back, filled all the little rust pits, and then primered it, sanded it, primered it again. It's absolutely incredible here. It's kind of hard to see, but when we paint this baby black, you will definitely notice a big difference. It is nice. Let's take a look at our doors. Our door gaps are just absolutely incredible nice. Look at that. Look how straight that is. A little damage there at the bottom, no big deal. And here we are. Check that out. All of our rust is repaired. We went, sanded this all out. We got our deck lid all looking great. We went back in there and re-glued this thing. It fits absolutely perfect. Got our corner banged out here that was all damaged heavy. Our floor pan. The only daylight you see now is the daylight you're supposed to see. But yeah, check this out. Oh man, this is gonna be an incredible car. There's just no doubt. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna send this out to a friend. He's gonna do the body work and paint this baby black. Then he'll come back. We'll do the underneath. Or actually, you know what? I think we're going to do all the body work first. Then we're going to paint and rebuild the front and rear suspension and paint a high gloss on underneath of this car. But you know what? Let's keep moving forward on this car. Let's take a look at our battery tray area. Oh yeah. I just can't tell you how nice a car this is. If you're familiar with these cars, you wish you had this one. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead, start doing our body work.